you have to go to team meetings and say, do as I say, not as I do, you cannot lead anything. You have to lead by example. And Sammy cannot lead this West Indies team by example. People shout at me, oh, he made a century. I know a fellow called Jason Gillespie. He made a test double century. That doesn't mean he's all of a sudden a batsman. Sammy played 3 test matches against Australia in the Caribbean. He took 5 wickets. He was our first change bowler. If you are satisfied with your first change bowler playing 3 test matches and taking 5 wickets, you have a problem. He has come now to England in conditions which should be a lot more suitable to his type of bowling, these dibbly-dabbly things that he does. He has played 3 more test matches. He has taken 6 wickets. First change bowler again. And if you are satisfied again with 11 wickets in 6 test matches as your first change bowler, we're better off retiring, not playing test cricket. People are going to tell me there's no one else to captain the West Indies. I certainly don't agree with that. Because if something went wrong with Sammy and he broke a hand or a foot, I'm sure you'd have more than 10 people going out there. And someone would have to skip on the team. In my book, you have to make the team before you can captain the team. And Sammy does not make that team. He cannot be one of West Indies' best 11 cricketers. And I will die saying that.
Anybody else?
Yeah, my question's for Mikey as well. It's what's your view on KP retiring from the one sort of the shorter form of the game because he's playing a bit too much cricket?
I warned the world about 2020 cricket. It's in there again. If you get a choice between earning $1 million for 6 weeks and playing as much cricket as these guys are playing when their countries are asking them to play 20, 50-over cricket, test match cricket, and you can drop one of them, which one are you going to drop? Not the IPL. So I am not going to tell you that KP has done the wrong thing. Yes, it would be great to see him playing for his country, but he has come to the conclusion that he cannot play so much cricket. England have said to him, you play all or nothing as far as the shorter form of the game for England is concerned, so he has chosen nothing. That is the fault of the IPL. He's not the first person to do it. We have seen other cricketers from the other parts of the world who have retired from Test cricket to go and play in the IPL. And when you're thinking about so much money, I'm not going to tell them don't do it. I would love to see them playing Test cricket and representing their countries, but I can't tell them not to do it. Because I'm not going to feed their children, I'm not going to pay their children school fees. And they obviously are thinking of things like that. Sportsmen, cricketers might play a little bit longer than footballers, and they earn less than the footballers, but at the same time, they are limited careers. And these guys are looking to maximize their earnings in their limited career. So I can't tell them to do anything different. But I warned the world about this IPL in 2020 a long time ago. It's in there.
Mike, do you believe that cricketers, play too much cricket?
Yes, I do. 2004, I think it was, when England toured the Caribbean. I was invited to go on a ship. Drew Foster has this company that has a ship that sails between Barbados and Antigua, those 2 test matches. I was invited to go on that cruise. Richie Beno, myself, David Gower, Ian Botham, might have been someone else. And we went on that cruise, and each night we would talk to the guests on the cruise. And they asked that question one night, a panel just like this. I said, yes, there's too much cricket being played. One of the gentlemen on the panel, I won't call a name, said, no, we make our living from commentating on it, the more the merrier. Well, we are seeing it now. There's too much cricket.
There is.
There's too much cricket. The fast bowlers are no longer bowling fast. They cannot bowl fast for so much cricket that they are playing. If they try, they break down.